The sun wasn't even all the way up yet, and there I was thinking I'd start my morning the way I always do. Coffee in hand, porch steps underfoot, just soaking in the calm and waiting for that first glimpse of sunrise glinting off the water. But instead of birds in that peaceful glassy lake, what do I get? A wall of steam and laughter so shrill and entitled it bounced off the water and went straight through my skull. I just stopped halfway down the steps, staring. There, out on my dock, perched like a circus act, was a giant bubbling hot tub, hissing and frothing, looking about as stable as a hippo trying out a diving board. And sitting smack in the middle of it, two women big as linebackers, both probably 40. Clearly twins, identical right down to the pudgy arms, the moon-round cheeks, the echoing high-pitched laugh. One in a shiny blue swim dress, the other wrapped tight in purple like a grape in saran wrap. For a second, they didn't even notice me. Carol, the blue one, was clutching a cheap champagne flute, blasting music from a floating Bluetooth speaker. Harper, her sister, eyes closed, leaning back like she was the queen of the spa, basking in the sunrise she didn't deserve. I swear the dock groaned under them, every bubble sounding like a warning. I coughed loud. Nothing. So I marched up. "Excuse me." That finally got Carol's attention. She looked at me like I was the intruder. Harper didn't budge. "Morning." Carol grinned all teeth. "Hope we're not disturbing you." I just blinked. "You put a hot tub on my dock." She waves her hand all casual. "Oh, this. Figured it was wasted space. Nobody was using it. You should thank us for bringing some life to the place." Harper didn't open her eyes. "It's basically public anyway. You don't own the lake." "I own the dock," I snapped. "Tomato, tomato?" Carol shrugged like a private dock's just a suggestion. For a moment I wanted to scream or just walk back inside and pretend this was all a bad dream. But that wasn't me, not anymore. See, I bought this house 3 years back. Middle of nowhere pine trees, birds, neighbors who kept to themselves. My sanity. That dock, I rebuilt it plank by plank after a storm took it out. It was my morning ritual, my sunset sanctuary, my place to fish and just exist in silence, not some lakeside Vegas sideshow. But last week, peace died a sudden death. White SUV roars in 2 houses down, dust flying. Out pop Carol and Harper, a walking sitcom. Loud doesn't begin to cover it. Both of them dragging leopard print suitcases, arguing like it's a competition. Day 1, they set up lawn chairs facing the Lake Blast 90s club, music toss, beer cans, and hot Cheeto bags like confetti. I try the neighborly wave. They look at me like I'm an alien. That evening, grilling on my deck, they wander over uninvited. Carol grabs a sausage off my plate, says, "Hey, neighbor, we're the new lake queens." Harper laughs so hard she snorts. Then, dead serious, Carol asks if they can use that dock of yours. "It's private," I say. Harper's like, "But you're not using it now. I'm going to be." They just shrug, wander off. I wish that was the end of it. Then comes the generator. 2 days later, before sunrise, I hear this rumble. I look out, generator sitting at the edge of my property, Carol and Harper dragging extension cords toward the dock. I throw on a coat, stomp out, "What the hell is this?" Carol, grinning, "Our new spa setup. Got the tub cheap off Facebook Marketplace. Since we can't use the rentals dock." I'm standing there, jaw on the ground. This dock is private. "Not for everyone." Harper laughs. "Relax, Captain Rules. It's just a soak. You act like we're draining your life force. You're plugging a gas generator into a hot tub on a wooden dock over water. You could blow yourselves up." Carol rolls her eyes. "Then you get the dock back. Problem solved." And they just keep setting up. By nightfall, the tub is running, lights glowing under the water, a plastic flamingo bobbing on the side. They blare music, play cards, shout across the lake. I file a noise complaint, sheriff never comes. Next morning, neighbor's kid tries fishing. Harper splashes water at him, yells, "Back off, guppy boy." Kid leaves crying. That's my last straw. I bring down the rules ordinances, fire codes all printed out. Carol flips through them, laughing. "Sweetie, your obsession with paperwork is adorable." "I'm serious. That thing isn't safe. You're not insured. I'm liable." Harper doesn't even look up. "You know what's not safe? Your attitude. Chill or join us." They laugh me off. And in that moment, I realize these two will not stop. They don't care about rules, boundaries, or anyone but themselves. That night, I watch from my porch as they climb in again. Champagne sloshing, Harper posting selfies. Hot tub queens take over the lake generator, humming like a beast, dock creaking under their weight. Storms coming, but I'm not waiting for disaster. If they want to float, fine, let them. And just like that, an idea slides in. Simple, no drama, just a little help from physics. Let the lake do the heavy lifting. For the first time in days, I smile. Next morning, I try one last time. I print out the dock safety rules, highlight the weight limits, stick a fire warning in there, even add a smiley face. Slide the folder into a waterproof bag and walk down like I'm a park ranger. Carol, sunglasses on, sipping from a pineapple cup. Harper mid-video for her Instagram. "Hey, neighbor," Carol chirps. "Brought something for you," I say. "An apology letter," she grins. Harper snorts. "He's probably suing us for relaxing too hard." "It's about safety," I say. "That dock wasn't built for this weight, especially not with both of you in it. If the planks go, you end up in the lake or worse." Carol pretends to read, mouthing the words like they're in a foreign language. Harper snaps. "We know what we're doing. We're not hurting anyone. You're hurting my dock," I say, struggling to keep calm. "And if something goes wrong, I'm responsible. That generator is a fire risk. Not to mention this is illegal use of private property." Carol drops the folder in the water. "Oops, you're the dock boss. Chill out. This is lake life." I walk away, their laughter echoing behind me, realizing I'm arguing with a clogged drain, loud, messy, going nowhere. That night, it escalates. They invite guests, 4 more people in swimsuits, one guy trying to climb up using my kayak as a ladder. The dock sags under the weight joints creaking. Bubbles foam over the edge soap, everywhere karaoke on a waterproof speaker. By the time they finally leave, the tub still running, lights glowing like a nuclear reactor. Next morning, carnage. Wine bottles, towels, my kayak, half sunk and bungeed to the hot tub. Peace is dead. I dig up the hot tub's manual online, needs a solid flat foundation, weight limit, half what my dock could take. Power draw is way over what their little generator can handle. I call the HOA, nothing they can do. File another county complaint, they say a few weeks. Weeks, I've got days. So here's the twist. No petty revenge, no screaming match, just a gentle push from fate and gravity. Tuesday morning, their grocery run. The moment they're gone, I unplug the generator coil, the cords loosen, 2 of the tub's anchor straps, leave the third just loose enough. The current is slow, but it'll do. I post a sign, "Dock under maintenance use at your own risk." Then I wait. They're back by noon, arms full of takeout. "Did someone move our stuff?" Harper asks. Carol shrugs, already stepping into the tub. "Whatever. I need this soak." Harper plops in water, sloshes, soaks a lawn chair. They don't notice a thing. The loose rope, the sign, nothing. I watch from the porch. "Carol, did you post our new spa shot, Harper?" "Yeah." Lake queens. They toast, lean back eyes, closed steam swirling. Then, like the world's slowest punchline, the tub shifts. Just an inch, then another. "Hey, are we moving?" Harper asks. "I don't think so." Carol mumbles, but she's not sure. The third rope slips loose. The current grabs hold. Suddenly, the hot tub, still full of Carol and Harper, starts drifting slow and steady out into the lake. At first, they don't even notice. Then Harper shrieks, "Carol, we're floating! What's happening?" Carol pops up. Oh my God, we're not attached. Where's the rope? They scramble water splashing, plastic cups flying. Harper tries for the dock, misses. Carol paddles with a flamingo float, spins in a useless circle. Turn off the jets, I can't, it's not plugged in. Their panicked voices echo across the water. From a nearby dock, a kayaker pulls out his phone and films. I just sip my tea silent. The tub floats farther 20 feet, 30. Harper's hair is stringy, Carol's sunglasses are crooked, and now the entire lake is watching teenagers in a paddle boat snap photos. Pontoon boaters laugh, neighbors gather on docks. You look comfy, someone calls. Harper yells, "This isn't funny." "You're in a hot tub," a guy shouts back. "You're basically a floating bucket." Harper pulls out her phone, no bars. Carol's phone is already in the lake. They fight, splashing and shoving. For a second, Harper goes under the bubble surfaces, gasping. The tub keeps drifting water, cooling their panic, turning to desperation. It's almost poetic. Finally, Lake Patrol shows up, a rescue boat, confused but not too concerned. "You ladies all right?" the officer shouts. "No, get us off this death bucket." They throw a rope, tow the tub back as the whole bay watches, some clapping, others shaking their heads. The humiliation is legendary. I meet them at the shore. The tub is sagging water, half drained. Carol stomps out. Harper limps behind both, red-faced and dripping. "You think this is funny?" Carol spits. "Yeah," I say a little. Harper points at me. "You unplugged it. You set us adrift." I nod. "I warned you about the dock. Posted a sign." Carol's eyes narrow. "You'll pay for this." I smile. "You're right." With silence and sunshine and the blessed absence of screaming banshees in my backyard. Neighbors are gathered, some openly laughing. One records their march of shame, narrating. And here we see the rare Lake Karens returning to land. Next morning, the hot tub is gone, generator too. Rental owner's car out front, probably dealing with the fallout in that viral video. Yep, a kayaker's clip hit Facebook, then Reddit entitled "Sisters Think They Own the Lake. Hot tub karma hits hard." Thousands of likes, hundreds of memes. Carol and Harper vanish for 2 days, then pack up, drive away, music off, heads down. The dock is quiet again. I sit at the edge, sunset, golden birds singing, scars on the dock fading. Justice, I guess, isn't always loud. Sometimes it just drifts in with the current, quiet, inevitable, a gentle nudge from the universe. As night falls, I grab my marker, add a new line to my sign. Private property. Unauthorized hot tubs will be set adrift. So tell me, was I wrong? Or is that just what it takes sometimes to get a little peace in this world? Drop your thoughts. Let's see where the current takes us.